care. All right, this is Rick Sinnott, and he's getting ready for his pro football forecast show. So you can head to the. What are you doing?
Right. What am I doing right now? I'm setting up my chairs, and I'm about to put together all the microphones because I have two guests helping me do this show tonight.
You getting ready for the Super Bowl, Rick? Is that what the show is?
This is a special Super Bowl edition show.
Okay.
You coming in? Follow me to the studio.
It has a.
Here's our setup. Well, we might only use one camera for this. I haven't decided yet.
So Rick, are you doing this yourself, or are you having people do it for you?
Well, I do the majority.
How does this work?
I do the majority of the setup myself. It's pretty hard to focus myself in, though, so I usually get my director, Dave, to help me. Because I can't focus myself in. That's pretty hard to do. But, like, I'll set up all the sound. I brought the tables out. I set up the scenery. I go into the booth, get all the graphics that need to be done. I'll get everything all set up. I see now I'm getting an extreme close-up of my face.
Yeah, I can see it over there in the wall.
Even as we speak.
Oh, it's me too.
Oh, okay, that's you do, okay.
Cool. So I mean, like, what goes into all this? Can you tell the audience or the Facebook viewers?
The face.
This is exclusively for Facebook.
Well, normally there's not much. You do all the setup, and then I just wait for my guests, and then we're unscripted, so we just kind of go with the flow. This show, because it's Pro Football Forecast, obviously, we have a very basic thing we're going for. We're talking about the actual game. So I invited two guys that host a radio talk show, and I figured they're very knowledgeable about sports, and I figured between the three of us, we should have a very entertaining show for you people in Stoughton.
It's going to be cool. You psyched for the Super Bowl?
I am definitely. I mean, how can you not? Our own New England Patriots are in the Super Bowl. Yeah, show it without trying to show how big my belly is. Get shoot it and make me look thin if that's at all possible. But yeah, the comedy show basically runs the same. I just the only thing I have to do week to week is just change the graphics and the titles of the different guests. I have a template that I go by, and I just change the names and stuff every week.
That's pretty cool.
So mine stays the same. Everybody else's changes. And then as I add sponsors, we make little I don't want to call them videos. I don't know what you would call them. Little stills.
Yeah.
With their information, and we add little comic graphics periodically, like. I'm sure anybody has heard I made the newspaper for my my little potty mouth show because it's a little bit on the risque side, and we made little halos now that go over our heads when we say anything that might borderline be offensive. See, because deep down.
Hey, do you have a page for your other shows like Pro Football Forecast or any sit-down stand-up?
I do for sit-down stand-up. If you want to find it on Facebook, it's a long thing, so just remember it's called Rick Sinnott, host of TV sit-down stand-up page, and just like that page, and you'll get direct access. And as I become more better, because I can
more better. Is that proper English?
When I become more, when I become better at posting stuff, I'll post clips from the actual shows right on Facebook.
Cool. What are you doing right now? What is that?
What am I doing?
What is he doing?
You take apart the microphone, you put a battery in, because if you want to keep the batteries fresh so that they don't die right in the middle of the show, and then as you take it out, you see this is the mic.
Yep.
And the way we do it, it's very small, and we just take this little doohickey and we kind of slip it over here, and I don't know, does this one have the little, and then to make it look like a real mic, you got the little powder puffy thing, and
Very
you
cool.
kind of clip it to your shirt so that it's as incognito as you can, because you want to look as professional.
Kind of like the news people do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. And then you got all the cameras. Do you use all the cameras over here?
I often use 2 cameras for every show, but seeing that this is only a football show, which, I mean, not to downgrade it, one camera's probably enough, but since this show has 2 guests, we might use a second camera.
Oh, cool.
And then I use 2 different backdrops. I don't know if you, actually, I don't know if the camera's on. Right now, this is a green screen. I think you're seeing that it's
here
a
we go.
football stadium.
Yep, I see it on the TV over here. So if I go like this, I can see you.
But normally we have a green screen, we have a blue screen, and we do the green screen when we want more of the background to show up, like in this. Here, I'll stand in front of it so you can see what I'm saying. We want more of the stadium to show up. So we'll shoot it in front of the green screen. If we shoot it on the other wall, and I'll stand in front of that so you see what I'm talking about. It's blue screen, but it only goes halfway, which is still nice, but you get the wood green behind it, which is good in a talk show type setting. But since I'm trying to show that I'm in the middle of a football stadium, it kind of would look funny with a football stadium with a wood
Yeah, I guess
background. So that's why I put it over to the green screen.
That's cool. You thought ahead. Cool. Where's Dave? Where'd he go?
I think he's in the control room.
Go here on an average night here. Have a look. Wait a minute. Who's that? There he is. Dave is walking. Oh, he's hiding in the women's bathroom.
Shoot.
You can just do what you want. You know, just showing a card. It's just a card with. In the future, they use cards to take video with.
Really?
So you guys are getting ready for the show now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody tied this up.
I'm gonna need a camera, a tripod.
Too good.
I'm gonna need an SD card, or I could use mine. Want a lifesaver?
No thanks. I know I need one. I'll go and check this. Oh, I gotta brush my teeth a little later. Oh. Yeah, you've all seen the control.
I'm gonna film how to direct a show.
The control room here.
Since it's not a controversial show.
Oh, you're gonna have. Oh, it's gonna be. What are you doing? What do you mean? What are you doing? You have a show too, Dave?
Yes, I do. It's my perspective, and I'm sticking to it.
So, this is kind of like a co-production tonight. As you record Rick's show, you're gonna be having a camera here in the control room.
Yep.
Recording your show.
Well, recording, yes.
You'll be hosting and talking as you do.
Yes.
Well, that's
exactly.
very meta, as they say. Very meta.
Well,
Wow.
yeah. Just to show people what happens when you're a director.
Why is that?
Well, this is relatively a simple show, and hopefully it'll give people an idea that being a director of a simple show is relatively easy.
So the staff, like me being the staff,
No, you're not.
I'm not the one who's doing this, or Steve and I aren't the 2 paid employees, aren't the ones making all the shows here at Stoughton
No, you're
Media
not.
Access.
No.
It's
we do
you
it all.
guys?
It's us.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's our shows. It's what we do. It's not what you guys want us to do.
Nope.
You know, you guys don't tell us what to do.
We just
do.
turn the lights on.
You
And
open
we
the
do
door-
more than that, but I mean, you know.
You open the door and you give us the tools
Right.
to make
Teach you how.
a show. Any show you want to do, be it football or a perspective, talk show. You know, you just give us the tools, but we build the show.
Exactly.
Because if you guys told us what to do, then we
Well,
would
then-
be doing shows.
And it wouldn't be public access as we know it. It'd be controlled media.
Censored and everything else, and it's like, no.
Nope, not going to happen.
I wouldn't fly with that.
Right.
So, my plan is to film me
Actually
the show.
directing the show. Well, that's very interesting. Cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
It's going to be a good.
If we have a show, Rick.
Who knows where he is.
So, that's my plan.
Cool.
How we, start it, then end it.
All right.
That, it's button pushing.
Right.
It's not rocket science.
Nope.
The show won't fall apart if you push the wrong button,
He was just looking for you, Rick. Dave was just looking for you.
What do you got?
Are we having company?
We should be.
Okay. 6-ish?
Well, I originally, so this doesn't need to go on the video, but
Oh.
I told them 7 because I thought I had
Oh.
an
See,
appointment.
sometimes things happen, scheduling problems
Right,
happen.
well, I thought I had an appointment and I was gonna be late, so I didn't want them to get here at 6 and me not get here till 6:30, but
Okay.
it